If the universe is built on vibrating fields and each person is a coherent pattern within those fields, then tools like astrology, human design, numerology, and similar systems stop being belief systems and actually turn into measurement systems. Hi friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood frequency and clarity coach, and I'm here to help. So let's talk about these things like astrology, numerology, human design, and how they might be tools to help us better recognize the pattern of our own frequency so that we can learn to align more easily with it, right? Sounds like a great idea? I think so. So just a quick reminder, you are not a single static identity. You're a coherent pattern in a much larger consciousness field. Your shape in that field is influenced by resonance, timing, environment, and all kinds of other things. And if you need a quick review on that, go back to my Theory of Everything videos. They should be pinned on my TikTok profile, or you can find them in my YouTube too. They're there. But what all of these things mean is that your consciousness field isn't random. It actually has a signature to it. This is what I call your name, right? But these signatures can be mapped frequency-wise. I did write all this down, so I am kind of looking at this, sorry. So when we talk about astrology maps the celestial imprint of your field, which is super cool to think about. If everything is vibration, including the planets, sun, and moon, then your birth moment is simply the moment your biological instrument locked into a specific pattern. Astrology is a snapshot of the cosmic frequencies present at the moment your field stabilized into form. It doesn't predict you, it describes the tuning conditions you emerged from. So from a frequency perspective, it's like a blueprint of your starting resonance. And then when we talk about human design, this maps the mechanical imprint of your field. Human design overlays astrology, the I Ching, the chakras, and quantum mechanics to describe the function of your field. So it talks about how your energy processes information, how your system interacts with other fields, where your openness and conditioning points are, and how decision making aligns with coherence or dissonance. It's not telling you who you are, it's telling you how your field moves. Right? Starting point and how it moves. Then we get to numerology. Numerology maps the rhythmic imprint of your name, right? Your birth date and name each carry mathematical frequencies. Numerology looks at these as repeating cycles or harmonics, patterns your field naturally resonates with. So if resonance creates coherence, then numerology is simply describing the cycles your field synchronizes to most easily. So the tools that may be helpful to help your field create resonance in the world around you. And sometimes it can help to have a visual, right? So think of your consciousness field as like a 3-dimensional waveform. It's a lot more dimensions than that, but 3D is easier for us as humans to like picture in our little brains. Astrology is one slice, human design is a slice, numerology is a slice, your aura, your emotional patterns, your intuition, they're all slices of an overall pattern. And each modality is like shining a light on your field from a different direction to reveal a different layer of the same structure. None of them define you, but they describe the geometry of your frequency. And that feels pretty freaking awesome. What a great way to help yourself, especially if we in our higher self form know that we're not going to remember anything when we come here. This is like helping us to sort of cheat on the test, right? These are tools that we have access to. So I encourage you to look into any of these tools, and whichever ones resonate with you, don't talk yourself out of it just because somebody else thinks it's weird. If it works for you, it works for you. It's all frequency, it's all resonance, friends. That's all it is. And today is a great day. It really is.